Hello, and welcome to Theology Gaming Things. Oh, I'm hitting my microphone. Excellent. Alright, this is Ecker Oliver. I'm playing Killer Instinct. I came out on Tuesday, and I'm loving it. Not usually something I say about fighting games in general, but here we are in an era where Killer Instinct got a sequel, and I'm playing it on my PC, which is something I'd never expected to happen. Alright, let me adjust this microphone a little bit. You won't be able to see anything. But I need to move it because otherwise I'm going to be scrambling around. Alright. This is just going to be not so much a demonstration, but a general explanation of the fighting mechanics and what makes it unique. So, in a lot of respects, it's kind of like Street Fighter, but not really. I haven't played Jago very much. Anyway, this is practice mode, etc., etc. So the game plays a lot like Street Fighter 4 to a degree. Obviously, it's a lot more offense focused, but we'll get to that. So you have your standard 3-punch, 3-kick setup, right? And that's all well and good. You got lows. Whoa. And you probably have command normals. Yep, that's an overhead. Look at that. Let's see what else. I probably have to go into the options to figure out. Oh, not there. Oh yeah, the game runs pretty good. I have a system that's about 4-5 years old, and everything seems to run fine. And I have full settings. I only have it on 720p, but that's what I play everything on, because I just want the game to run as fast as humanly possible, or as computerly possible. Alright, command list. What am I looking for here? Command normals? No. Yeah. Command attacks, whatever. Anyway. Alright, there's those. The other thing I was looking for was the meter. Alright. So, and everything is basically performed with your typical half circle back, half circle forward, all that stuff. Look at that, look at that. Yep, standard stuff. Wow. My Dragon Punch motions are real messy. There we go. Better. And throws. All the typical stuff. Okay, but the game definitely is not like Street Fighter at all. It's very offense focused. Oh yeah, dashes. Backdash is invincible, kind of like Guilty Gear in SF4. Anyway, things are similar. Now, the difference is that the game has a combo system that is kind of like this middle ground between Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. For those of you who have never played Killer Instinct before, the game's main selling point is do combos to people and hit them a lot. So, let's see. Like that. So, if you're wondering, that wasn't that hard to do. The thing is, you have to kind of buffer a lot of the stuff you do. So what happens is that in this game, there are certain moves that are classified as openers. So all of the moves that you have on a character are universally applicable. So you'll see in the... Oh, it keeps me on practice options. Sorry, my left and right buttons are reversed, so this gets confusing real quick. Okay. So look, combo openers. Every single one of his special moves is also a combo opener, including the shadow versions of the moves. Shadow versions are basically like meter. Like I'll do... Okay, so that's normal wind slice. That's medium, that's heavy. But then, shadow. It's like pressing 2 punch or kick buttons at the same time and the corresponding special move. So like the fireball becomes a big fireball. Contrast. Wing kick. Wind kick becomes a multi-hitting wing kick. He just blocked it because I just hit him with something. Anyway. So, basically there are moves that are classified as quote-unquote openers. So when you hit an opponent, right, you want to link a special move after it. And the reason why is because a special move is considered an opener. Also, shadow linkers are considered openers too. That was pretty decent, 49%. So every single special move is an opener. So if I just do a raw special move, that's an opener. If I do a attack, that's an opener. As you can see, I actually hit twice when I land, right? That's with one button press. When you do an opener, which can be anything. Alright, let's see. Alright, so when you do basically when you a jump attack is an opener, a special move is an opener. There are also certain other characters that have openers, like their throw opener. I think Thunder has an opener. So the opener is what you do first, right? Opener starts a combo. What happens after you do an opener is you want to press any one of the attack buttons, so any of the 6. So when you go in, you do opener, and that's considered an auto double. The two, as you can see, I'm doing the 2 heavy attacks. They're really slow in a combo, but they do a ton of damage. So that's an auto double. Now what you do after an auto double is you do what's called a quote-unquote linker. A linker being... A linker is another special move. And the special move in this state as a linker has specific properties that are not in the normal special move. As you could probably see, when you do wing kick, right? But as a linker, you'll see it can actually hit multiple times. It doesn't matter what punch or what kick button I use for the wind slash here, right? It's always going to hit once. If I just do it raw, it's always going to hit once. But I could actually get it to hit 3 times in a combo. Most special moves have a property like this, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, you can't use fireballs as that. You can't use them as linkers. You can only use them as enders, which is... Yeah, and it's really hard. Okay, so that's a manual. Anyway, we'll get to that. But okay, so we've gotten through this. We do this. Okay, so just so I can call it out. Opener. That's an opener. Opener, auto double, linker, auto double, linker, auto double, linker. Okay, and you'll notice at the end of that combo, he just kind of flashed out, right? He spun out. This is their way to prevent you from comboing something to death infinitely using the exact same buttons. Now, the game doesn't actually encourage combo variety. It's not like Skullgirls where you just auto pop out of something after you do it enough. At the end of it, you could do what's called an ender, and an ender ends the combo. What happens when you do a combo is if you watch Saberwolf's life meter, you'll see some of it's actually in white. Notice that the white meter stays, right? There's little white life. It's refilling right now, but in the game, right? Watch the white life disappear. Gone. See how much more damage that combo did than just doing it the other way. And he flissed out. 22%. As you can see, you probably want to end combos with an ender. And enders also give you special properties, like some staggers, some give you meter. Depends on what character you got. They all have unique combo properties, things like that. But anyway, that's kind of the basis. You do opener, auto double, linker, auto double, linker, auto double, linker, auto double, ender. And each end, there's basically an ender for every single special move. So, just to demonstrate. Okay, that's the kick auto ender. That's kick. There you go. And all of these are very easy to link. It looks very difficult at first, but once you do it, you're basically buffering the move in before it comes out. And you just press the button, or you press the special move, and it comes out. Also, in the middle of combos, a linker can't be done using the heavy strength version, because what happens if you do the heavy strength version is that the ender comes out, and you don't really want that. Sometimes you might want that, you might not want that all the time. So what you do instead is the heavy version linker is done by pressing and holding the light or medium attack buttons. See, as you can do here, that's the light version, and that's the medium version. And then you hold the button down. Whoa! Alright. So anyway, that's the basics. So you basically do an opener, you do an auto double, you do a linker, you do an auto double, and then you do an ender. There you go. Now, there's also what are called manuals. And if you have the right timing, it's like a link in Street Fighter, right? And that's a manual. A manual is what you do is like when you take the recovery of one move and you add something to it. So you're linking the moves. You're not like doing the auto double comboing. So manuals exist basically to throw off an opponent's combo breaker timing. Combo breakers being the other thing that's cool about this game. And ultra combos also, but we'll get to that. All right, let me go look in the options here. There's no set manuals, I don't think. Let's see if I can get one off. They are really hard timing, and you really don't need to know how to do this, but it's an interesting thing. Okay, so to go back, combo traits. Every single character has a combo trait. So Jago can perform consecutive auto doubles in a row by pressing a button of the lower strength during an auto double. Successfully completing a cycle around the world grants Jago a small instinct meter. Opener, heavy, auto, medium. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what this... That's cool. Okay. So he must be the easiest character in the game to play. Let's try this. Yeah, not bad. That's an interesting thing. That doesn't apply to most characters, though. So each character has a specific one. Some of them are more useful than others, but, you know, they're there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I didn't talk about Shadow Meter, the Instinct Meter, yeah. So you see in the bottom, there's a thing called Shadow Meter. Shadow Meter moves I talked about already, but, yeah. So you can't really combo break those unless you do what's called a Shadow Counter Breaker. And that involves, like, hitting medium punch plus medium kick, like, 3 times in a row at the exact time in which the things would hit you. And then that's considered a combo breaker, too. Makes sense, right? Let's see what else. Instinct Meter. Okay, there's a little yellow meter above, right underneath. Why did I say above? Right underneath the life meter, and it's the Instinct Meter. I believe it's also character specific. Okay, Endokuken is replaced by double Endokuken. All Endokukens heal Jago if they hit the opponent. He gets 2 extra frames of advantage on all moves. Okay, so normal fireball looks like this. Instinct, which is heavy kick plus heavy punch. And I imagine this is pretty useful. Endokuken. Anyway. So yeah, that's all cool. Jago is kind of the beginner character sort of thing. And I imagine Saberwolf is too. Saberwolf was my favorite back in the day. Oh, he carries up with it? Oh, and that's always an ender too. Okay. So basically these are the only linkers that he's got. Because the other ones just end the combo immediately. Alright, that makes sense. Anyway. The other thing I'll probably want to show is combo breakers, but I actually have to get into real matches for that. Maybe I'll just do versus computer, because... Okay, so that's his Ultra. Ultra combo, if somebody's at 15% or less in the middle of a combo, if you've done an opener and you do this button combination, they immediately die and they get hit a bunch. That's pretty much what an Ultra is. It prevents your opponent from making a comeback at about 15%. So, let us see if I could do a decent job of this. Who should I display as? Somebody I know decently well, I guess. Yeah, you know, I'll just do Jago. For demonstration purposes, that probably makes more sense. So a combo breaker is done if you look in the middle of a combo and you press the 2 attack buttons of the corresponding strength, you break the combo. So like 2 light buttons, 2 medium buttons, 2 heavy buttons, you'll break their combo if you guess right. If you don't, you get locked out, and you have to wait for like 3 or 4 seconds. It's not very good. In a game this offensive focus, it's not very good. I'm not gonna do... Yeah, this is the, like, computer, so... Yeah, it's not gonna... Oh, yeah, see, now I'm... And I guessed right. Oh, do... Throw. I guessed again. Oh. Guessed right again. The computer likes to use a... Wow, I didn't put an ender at the end of that. See, it's not very hard. I mean, I've only been playing like a couple of hours. Oh, that didn't work out. There's an ultra. The entire stage like explodes. Yeah.
I'm afraid your path ends here.
So the game's free to play, and it's on Windows 10. I upgraded to Windows 10 specifically to play this game, and I would recommend that you at least give this game a look if you happen to have Windows 10. If you happen to like fighting games, if you happen to like how silly this whole concept is, it's delightfully silly. Shadow Jago plays differently for some reason. Anyway, I'm not going to say I'm the best or anything, but I just really like this game. And I think most people would if they give it a chance. The combos aren't hard to perform. It's very accessible compared to other fighting games, and you don't have to sit in a combo for 15 days waiting. Although you can kind of bait your opponent into doing one. Ooh. What is he doing? Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's really not that hard. And there's even combo assist if you have such a hard time like performing stuff, you know? Okay, so after overhead you have to do a linker. Yeah, you actually have to watch, like, the combo to see what the heck he's doing. Alright. Yep. I was trying to do stage ender, it didn't work for me. Anyway, it's a pretty good game. Can't wait to actually play online. I'm just trying to learn the systems first, but it seems to work well enough for me. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something about why Killer Instinct's interesting. Anyway, it's free to play. Go download it. I'll see you later.